There were a few reasons why I decided to go with solar energy on my house. One of them was the spike in oil prices, and everybody was feeling it, including myself. And at the same time, I wanted to show my children that I wanted to be conservation conscious, because I find my children turn lights on and let them run. So there were a couple of reasons why I wanted to do it. I did some research on the internet and tried to learn as much as I could, and I found a couple of companies that were listed by LIPA, and I called all these companies, and Sale was one of them. It came and I spoke with Sale. Sale came to my house and we had a discussion, and I noticed that his energy was incredible and his desire to do solar energy, and it stuck with me. And then when I was ready to do it, I called him back, and it continued. His energy was just amazing. The crew was terrific, and they were a pleasure to have around, and they were young and they liked what they were doing. I had very good experience with Vendela. She was always there to answer the phone or answer an email, and she delivered a lot of the paperwork that I needed to look at and sign, and she was terrific. Energy by Choice installed a 9,660 watt sun power 3-inverter system facing south, and it produces each year roughly 11,500 kilowatt hours, which is roughly 95% of the energy that I use on an average year. I'm very pleased with the PV system that Sale installed. It's paying huge dividends, and it becomes more valuable each year that it goes by in terms of its value dollar-wise, and also to the reduction in greenhouse gases. I would definitely recommend Energy by Choice and Sale, and I have recommended them numerous times. Why? Because of the energy he brings to the project and his knowledge. He's very knowledgeable, and he has an engineering background, and it comes through. I would say that if someone is interested in solar, there should be no hesitation if you can swing it. The dollars make sense, and the reduction in the carbon emissions makes sense. It's a no-brainer. There's no reason not to. I've learned in my life that things are not always black and white or all or nothing. And I noticed that some years I produce 90% of my electricity, and some years I produce 80% of my electricity. But both situations are good. Sometimes you can't do all. So I think that solar energy is a part of the answer to our energy needs on this earth that we all share. Part of it is solar, part of it is geothermal, part of it is creating hot water, part of it, and a big part of it, is conservation. But I think solar energy is a big part of it. I think Energy by Choice is a good choice to install solar energy on your roof because he cares. He looks at the internet, at your electricity production, and he's in touch with you constantly. And I think that's very important. I think that if more people would put solar energy on their rooftops, that the world would be a much better place, a much cleaner place. LIPA might not like it, but it would be better for us.